and see what it's like.
Yeah, right, I'm streaming now, so don't be giving out your bank details or anything like that.
Shit, fuck blast. There you go. So at least. Is that? Ah, yes, it's raining. Poor McLarens, all picking the McLaren, thinking, "Yeah, it's gonna be dry."
Well, the Audi should be fun in the wet.
It's fine all the way through the track, apart from at the end of the straight when you do that like high-speed corner. It just wants to spin, so I just lose a lot of time there. Everywhere else seems alright.
High speed corner.
Yeah, the one where you shift down in second and then third, try and blast it off at the end of the straight. I don't know which one it's called. After the one after Meckett to Beckett, it's the straight, and then there's that corner after that.
Oh, club. Yeah, club. Right, is the server up?
Yeah.
Oh, my safety rating's gone down to 97. That was
from last time? From
that was older. Yeah, that was older. That it was the first race. I got absolutely pummeled and then lost control and pummeled into someone else. Yeah, that one. Right car. Yep. Oh, good.
oh, don't do that.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
absolutely chucking it down, isn't it?
why is it? Oh.
Oh, someone's watching, or it's registering that I'm watching. I don't know. Oh, I completely forgot to set up a practice setup. Right. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm on standard. Um, so. Oh, actually, no. It's really cold, isn't it?
1918. It's the same as the practice server.
Oh, I never went on the practice server.
Uh,
Right, so let's save that as because I did tire pressures because I had to put 2 psi in it.
I think I had to put a fair whack on these, but compared to what the Dave Academy put on them, but
Oh, I died. Yeah, I haven't got any setups for that. Let's try that. And just in case, we'll do that. Um, yeah, and I can use that for quali as well because we don't need a second setup because they don't limit your tyres, which is fine. Oh, I need my virginity protecting gloves. Yeah, I know that's a Jimmy Broadbent line, but we all nick
yeah.
stuff from Jimmy Broadbent, don't we? Oh my word, this is properly wet. Oh right, so I've got one of the earlier pit stops. It's a 3-stop race, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've got one of the first pit boxes as you enter the pit lane, which is perfect.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's not a lot of grip, is there?
Nope.
Maybe I'll just start from the pit lane and just avoid all the carnage at the start. Oh, someone's left.
Oh, bollocks.
Oh, having to lift through the corner onto the Hamilton straight. Walker lost
The
it.
spray's fun.
Oh! No, no, wide, 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 bumps, bumps. Oh my word, that's a dive bomb and a half. Well, at least my tyres are coming up to pressure. Well, round 30s. It's not ideal. Oh yeah, the spray is fun. Oh my word. Wasn't expecting him to back off on the exit of that corner. What sort of time have you got?
Nothing at the minute. Because
Oh.
I'm trying to get past traffic. And I invalidated lap because I tried to miss someone.
Oh, first corner, nightmare. No
Yeah.
grip at all. Don't know who this workman is, or Verkman, or whatever his name is, but he looks pretty rapid. He backed right off to give me space, and he's caught right up in half a lap.
Bye, Horace.
Huh?
Someone just went round the first corner and just kept turning. Oops. Oh dear. I went off. So I was laughing.
Oh! No. Accelerating on the curb is not a good idea. There's an entry thing there. There is.
Faster than my practice. And that was I felt like that was pretty fucking shit to be honest, but maybe the track's a bit better. It's got to be better because it feels a lot grippier than what I did in practice.
Well, it depends how you set the track up, doesn't it? Because there's, I mean, SGP is a really good service, but the way they've got it set up, it makes it really difficult to translate it into how you set up your practice room. For me.
Yeah.
Oh. Are you taking cops in fourth or third?
Which one's that one?
The first corner.
Third.
Oh, okay. I've been
So
trying to take it in fourth.
I'm braking at a different point though, because you usually brake smack on the 50.
Yeah.
But I'm braking about 3 car lengths before the 50
Yeah.
to get the car turned in, and then just ease it round the corner, and then start accelerating like after I got past the red and white.
Yeah.
So
Oh, we've only got 4 minutes left of practice.
Yep.
I think I might join a little bit late.
It was only 15 minutes.
Yep.
Right, let's see if we can do a lap.
Oh, opposite lock all over the place. It's awesome. Oh, oh, that's a lap on the board at least. A 2:15. Jesus. Oh my word, 2 cars have just come out of the pits.
One's just going on to the red and white and just slipping out. It's you do not go on it.
Oh, mate, he's on an outlap and he's fighting. Oh, 3 wide. 3 wide through Vale. Oh! Oh, he's had me off. Oh. Oh, that's a crunch. That was ridiculous. He was on an outlap and he was trying to fight for position. Shane's put a red flag. Oh. Right, well, we've got 1 lap in. And it's put me 12th, 3 seconds back. Oh, okay, there you go. I'm only 2.3 seconds off you.
Oh god, this is gonna be so hard. Okay, don't do that either. Right, I'm learning. I'm learning things.
What are you learning?
Don't. Even though I just said it a second ago, don't go on the white and black stuff.
The curbs are going to be absolutely treacherous if it's like this.
You watch it go like wet, quali, wet co. Then it goes dry race. Oh
Oh, yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
Everyone panic!
I do have some sort of a dry setup. It's not perfect, but it's something. I might have a quick look at it now, actually, just make sure, just in case. So,
3.05. Right, I'm going to go.
let's just make sure that I've got electronics. Yeah, no, that's all right. That's all right. Right, so that's quali is definitely wet. Just in case you hadn't noticed.
Be flooded. It's not wet, it's flooded. So we're going to be slower than what we was a second ago.
Oh, I didn't even notice
dear.
that.
So, oh god, this is going to be so fucking hard.
Fuck it, I'm going rear wing max. The rest of it, I got no idea. That was thunder. That was thunder. See, I automatically thought Thundercats. Thundercats. Right. Let's see if I can actually get out the pit lane. Alright, what we got? Right, no one's going out yet. Are they waiting for us to get rid of some of the water? Because it ain't going anywhere, boys. Gonna have to get out. It's really not going anywhere.
I mean, look at the rain. It's streaks, not spotted on the thingy. It's getting less in 30 minutes, but it's only a 15-minute qualifier, so that's that out the window. Whee! This is gonna be fun. Oh, the first lap's gonna be horrendous. Well, that's a guy in front of me just went wee.
Oh, curbing is slippery. Remember that, mine?
Yeah, don't go on them. Not in flooded, definitely not.
Yeah, I just did. It was squeaky bum time.
There's a couple that you can use to get your car to turn, but it's kind of like risky.
Yeah, I wouldn't know about that. I don't have the talent to work that out. I'm just going to assume that my car won't turn when I want it to, and it will turn when I don't want it to. Yeah, someone's done what I almost did. Hitting that inside curb on the entry to the Hamilton straight and just stuck it in a wall. Definitely, if you grab too much of that, you are hitting that wall. Oh my word!
I can't see anything because everyone's like, all the fucking water from the other cars just splashing up. It's like,
Oh, I've managed to find myself a bit of a gap, so
oh,
I just need to keep it on the track. Keep it on the track, and I've got 7 seconds in front of me and 8 seconds behind me. So,
oh, that's good.
if I can keep it on the track and just do a couple of laps, I should be able to. It should be my best chance of actually getting something of a good position. Oh, I got no heat in my tyres at all. Oh, someone's off on the straight. That's Walker again. He is not having fun at the moment. Oh, braking on the curb. That's not going to work. Held it though. Maggots and Beckett's is not fun in the wet.
It's not. I don't find it too bad. It's the rest of the track I hate.
I think it's the entry is just treacherous. Because you have to use the curbs.
I can't see anything. I can't see the corners.
Oh, I'm just taking it so easy at the moment. I just want to get a lap in. Because I think there'll be people who won't get a lap in.
Oh my god, it's so bad. Oh, this is so fun.
Oh, I
so
did have a guy
fun.
hassling. I did have a guy hassling me from behind, but he's pushing too hard and just lost it. Huh?
I spun it.
Oh, mate.
Come on, is...
Oh,
Oh
this is
god.
so wet. This is so. I mean, it's obvious to say, but the grip
Yeah.
is unreal, isn't it? Or what? There is no grip.
Come on, where's the other car? Where's he going?
Well,
Oh, he's
there's a
there.
yellow flag somewhere.
Yeah, me.
End of the lap.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm off now.
just coming round Luffield.
Yeah, you're behind. You're right behind me now.
Right.
Right. I bet I was on for a good lap as well, and then I just did that.
Oh, my word. Almost lost it on Woodcote of all places. That's a 19. And that's put me 8th.
Hell.
Have you got a lap in yet?
No. I was about to just do that. Was my game with my lap, and then I dabbed the brake on that last corner, and the Audi doesn't like it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm 2.6 seconds off pole with my 19.8. Although I am going quicker now.
Nice one. I can see in front of me a bit more.
Oh, God, you have to take it so easy onto the Wellington Straight, don't you?
Yeah. No brakey. No brakey. No brakey. No brakey. Right. Second.
Nice.
Oh
15th.
god. Fuck. I just went straight off. How much fuel have I got? Oh my god, I've got fucking 100 litres in! Oh, for fuck's sake! Fuel. Take fuel away. Fuck's sake! Maybe it made the car better, I don't fucking know.
Well, it's probably making it a bit more stable at least. I've got a little bit less. I'm on 15 litres at the moment. But the track's definitely getting quicker.
Yeah, I need to go out again, because I'm down 5th now.
Oh, I wish I was 5th.
Oh god, I just fucking hit the fucking... on the way out.
Oh, the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to take it really easy through Vale. Just got my line all wrong.
The spray is just nuts.
Come on, give me a 17. 17.3, that's a bit better.
Nice.
That's put me 10th for now.
Oh, fuck's sake.
No, 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 no. I was 1.5 up and I've spun. Coming onto the
Oh,
Wellington
no.
straight. Oh. Well, time's there anyway. Oh, that was annoying. I've done all the hard part. Well, one more lap. Oh, Walker's off again. He's not having fun in that Bentley. I had a really good race against him in the first support race we did. Paul
Alright, yeah.
Ricard, and he absolutely dominated in the Super Trofeo in the wet.
So it's not
I had
like he's driving
absolutely
this.
nothing for him. Well, no, you can obviously drive in the wet, but I think he'd put quite a lot of practice in for that particular race.
Uh,
Oh, I've invalidated.
uh,
Uh, well, the time was there. Oh, I've not got enough time to get round for another one. Oh, that's annoying, that is. One little mistake. It's probably cost me a good, probably 5 grid plate positions.
really shit.
Well, maybe more than that, because I'm in 17th now. But
I'm
yeah, I was...
14th, but
Well, I had 1.5 up. I should have taken it a lot easier onto the Wellington straight, but... It's always like when you got such an advantage, you just want to pummel it.
yeah.
Yeah, rookie error, that's it. Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm just coming round Luffield and it's clicked over. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. Still a relatively good time. 17th isn't bad. 17th isn't bad. I could do something from 17th. Right, let's practice a pit entry. Right, where's me pit? Where's me pit? Oh, it's right there. Oh, I've gone too far. He's not gonna lift me up. Oh, sod it. Oh, I'm only 2 places behind you, mate.
Still on for lap.
Go on, get a decent one in, mate. God, Shane's only 10th.
7th.
Nice. Good
Oh.
one, mate. Nice one, mate.
I could have pushed it, but I was like, no, I just want to keep this lap.
Yeah.
I was at the same spot as you. I was like 1.5 up. I was like, yes, no, just keep going.
Yeah, so that's about where I would have been if I'd have got my lap over the line. But I did what, 2/3 of it
I lost
and then
about
binned it.
0.4 in the last sector because I was just
Yeah.
trying to be really smooth. I
Yeah.
was like, there's no way I can lose like 1.5 seconds in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, thunder. What time's the race? Okay, there's the race.
Oh, and it is definitely wet. Right, where's my wet setup? That is the one that I spent a full 10 minutes on this morning. Yeah, 3 stops, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've asked you that already. Yeah, 3. Ah, it's on the screen. God, I'm only 6 places behind Shane. Oh, excuse me. Oh, this is going to be
I
a
can have
really.
100 litres.
This is going to be
I
a.
might just go for
Oh, I'm only going 60.
85.
I'm only going
85.
60. So I've got 60, 60, 50, and 50.
I think it's quite a hungry track for I fast on a dry one. I was doing 3.4 litres, and in a wet I was doing 3 litres.
Yeah, but it's 3 stops, isn't it?
Yeah,
So 200 litres. I think I've got 2. I think I've set myself up for 220 for the full race,
I'm just
and that should be
doing
fine.
a splash. I put 1 litre in for my last one.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm not. I've kind of evened it out across the event, just in case there's a 1 lap smash and I have to go in for damage. It means that I can shove in a load of fuel and do a really long sort of second stint and not have to pit an extra time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. 85 fuel to add 85.
I have written down my dry PSI just in case it dries out, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
I
look as
have
if
as
it's going
well.
to.
Yeah, I have as well.
Yeah, it looks like it's getting wetter. The little plus
Yeah.
signs, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, it's going to get wetter. But with all the cars running around, it should be fine. Ah, right. Why did you have to remind me I was doing this? I could have had a nice relaxed afternoon. You're just mean to me, Joe.
Yeah. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Right,
Click
they're all
drive.
on wet. They're all on wet. I'm not. Oh yeah, click drive. I need to click drive now, don't I?
Oh, someone's just gone into their setup with 14 seconds to go. Oh, he's out.
Oh,
It's a bit of a late call.
right. Oops. That light. There we go. Rain light on. Window wiper on.
Hello, Fuller. You're a beautiful bastard as well, mate. I know. There's a man. Fuller loves driving in the wet. Anything that makes it more difficult.
Some heat into them tires.
Just want heat in my brakes to begin with.
That's how I'm getting heat in my tires.
Yeah. My back brakes are still blue.
Oh yeah, mine as well. Yeah.
Who's going to bin it on the warm-up lap.
Me! I keep holding my brake and the car doesn't like brakes.
I got nice tyre temperature on the left at least.
Right, there's something that's concerning me now. I need a wee.
Oh mate, 2.5 hours is a long time to hold it.
No. I'm just gonna literally run on my first pit stop.
Right, okay.
And if I have to stop midstream, I'll just do it.
Have you got an open window nearby?
My toilet's like right behind me, which is pretty good.
Oh, okay, that's pretty helpful. Yeah, I've got to go
Well,
all
not
the way
right behind me,
upstairs.
in the next room. Yeah.
I'll go back of the house, upstairs, other side of the house, back downstairs.
Oh
Yeah.
no, mine's not that bad. Mine's literally you go through the door, go through the door opposite me, and I'm in the bathroom. God, I've not been doing my brakes and they've already turned blue.
Oh, I've just realised I'm right behind Noah in the grid. That's the guy that took out at Silverstone. He's a really nice lad actually. He is a really nice lad. We've been chatting a little bit on Discord, and he's a really good lad.
What are you PSI of your tyres at the minute?
30.6, 30.4, 30.3, 30.1.
Oh, that's alright. I was just thinking, I'm not even going quick and they've already heated up. And
Yeah, but
that's what
wet
I want.
tyres do that, don't they? Wet
Do
tyres
they?
heat up really quickly, even in the wet. And bear in mind, the it's going to get wetter, so the temperature's probably going to come down as well. So it'll help
Yeah,
them
that's right.
last. I think that's also partly why I've kind of spread out my pit stops just in case I need to, if I burn out my tyres. Means I don't have to last on them too long. It's really weird AC you end up inside someone else's car. I mean, I get
Yeah.
what I did. It's quite good that they do it so you don't get punted on the warm-up lap, but... Oh, I can see you. Hello, Joe. Can you see me waving?
Oh no. Oh no, I'm so nervous.
He'll be fine. Everyone's going to behave themselves and no one's going to do anything stupid or reckless.
Yeah. Why is it not going? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say.
Here we go. Good luck, man.
Good luck.
Oh, I thought that was someone spinning. It's not. God, that was very well behaved, wasn't it, that start?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Right, let's go.
It's a lot grippier than it. Quali.
Yep.
Oh, that's someone round on the corner. Watch it.
The
Careful.
corner.
Everyone's on the same corner. Maybe.
We're really not. Oh, that was a bit of a late move, you cheeky bugger. actually swerved across in the braking zone.
But first lot, I've fucked up.
Yeah, some of these guys are so good in the wet.
I feel like I can be a bit quicker than these guys in front, but everyone's a bit
Sorry, dude, I'm coming through.
nervous.
That was a bit of a late move, but fuck it. Oh, someone's pitting.
Wells in front of me struggling like mad.
The what?
Wells in front of me struggling
Okay.
like mad.
Well, I'm up to 14th. Where are you?
Nice. 6th.
Nice.
I need to get past these guys in front of me. They're really fucking slow. Didn't you bastard? Let me through. Oh, it's concertinaing. Please just let me through.
Yeah, I'm paying for my mistake in qualifying. I'm getting held up really badly here.
Yeah. Oh fuck, gone off. Oh, Gatrix just popped in front of me. What the fuck?
Oh, is he lagging?
Yeah, really lagging. Okay, that was really fucking scary.
God, it's absolute congestion in front of me. There's so many cars.
Yeah, I think we're causing it. Because the guy in front of us is just so fucking slow, but he's defending really hard. He can't do it forever. He's going to make a mistake. Everyone's kind of like bunched out a little bit now in front though, so.
Oh, Horio's gone into the pit. I think he's given up trying to get past. Oh, I'm wide. We're all good. How did I get a no time gain for that? Oh, someone's rejoining. Not going to affect me though. God, I really thought Noah was going to take me out then. Oh, it's Shane.
What, that went off?
Oh, he's right in front of me.
He was behind me a second ago. Okay, everyone's getting quicker in front now.
Oh no 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 no! That's a wall! Ah shit!
Oh no!
Yeah, no, I lost it on the entry to Wellington Straight. Oh, I was in a really good
Oh
position then.
no!
We're all
How much
good.
damage?
Light damage it says. I've not had a chance to check yet. Oh, don't hit me there.
Oh, not.
Oh, it was obviously slow down the Wellington Straight. Someone's getting irritable into Brooklands and just nudged me from the outside. Not even diving around the inside. Oh, that's annoying. 18th.
Oh fuck! Fuck! No, no, fine.
22 seconds of damage.
Eh.
Oh. Yeah, car feels awful now. Partly because of the weather, obviously. Right, decision time. Do I come in? Right, let's do a couple of laps, see what I can do. And then we'll make a decision about getting that damage repaired. Definitely a bit of a dry line starting to appear, isn't there?
Yeah, it's definitely quick.
I mean, not a dry line, but a less wet line.
ask Gatrix, maybe, because he's.
Oh, I don't know. Someone in the chat is recommending that I go in and get some free air to get the repair, but I have no idea who it is. Whoever UPF or UFP is.
Oh, they're fucking diving off. Fucking hell. Oh,
Okay.
I've lost those 2 spots now. Because Gatrix is so fucking slow. I had to brake very hard. Oh no, 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 no,
Are
no,
you
no, no, no,
round?
no, 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 no. Yeah.
Mate, get it back on the track. Just build up a rhythm again. Oh, is that you coming back on the track?
Yeah.
You
No
got any
damage.
damage? No damage. Oh well, long old race.
Fucking hell.
2:10 to go. Car feels absolutely fine now. I must have got used to it,
What?
or
Oh, come on,
maybe it's
don't go back on the track, you idiot.
Oh, mate, is that the yellow
Yeah, he just
McLaren?
went straight. Yeah, he just went
Yeah.
straight back on the track.
Yeah.
Didn't slow down. Just.
Yeah, he was. That's the one who hit me. He's a bit overzealous, I think.
Just give me some damage now.
Not much, I hope.
No, I don't think so. If you just gave up the position, he wouldn't have got spun. But not much I can do at that point of the track.
Well, I think to a certain extent, if someone is definitely quicker, you have to just let. Oh shit! Oh shit! That's grass. I'm coming back on the track. I'm coming back on the track.
Yeah.
God, that was that exit of onto the Wellington Straight is an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, that's where I got me.
Right, so you're a lot quicker than me. Do you want to come through? Should we do it on the straight,
Yeah, I can do.
and then we don't both lose time?
If I don't, crash myself.
Well, yeah, that's not the line, is it?
No, just keep going. I'm too far behind. You'll lose too much time. Maybe the next straight bit. See how far.
Oh, yeah. Whoever that UFP or UPS or whatever it is welcome to the stream, dude. Apparently, it is a new person who I don't know. Is that the first person that I don't know who's actually watching my stream? Does that make me an actual official YouTube stream sellout?
No, you need that times
Oh, don't depress me. I was getting excited thinking I was going to be famous then. Oh well. I'm going to pretend that makes me famous.
I've got a guy behind me as well, though. That's the only thing. He's caught up.
Oh, Santon, he's pretty quick to be fair. Yeah, I don't really want to let him through if I can help it. I mean, I am catching these guys in front. Not hugely quickly, but...
Oh, he's pitting. The guy's pitting.
Cool. Right, let's go on it, mate. Right, so, yeah. Get up behind me and I will let you through. Ah! Go on the left, on the left, on the left.
Okay. White flag.
That's what we like to see.
Don't come on there, you fucker.
Oh! Oh, you fucking idiot. Oh, he's got me as well. Oh, you fucking twat. What is he doing? Well,
Such an awful rejoin.
Yeah. That was he was straight into the side of you.
What? I'm going to pit after this.
Oh, that's given me another 8 seconds of 10 seconds of damage. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Oh, it feels bad now. I think I'm gonna pit and just go for a really long one. Right, so 60 litres, wet tyres. Yeah, well, I've got an extra minute. I've got the length of pit stop you need for your loo break. But I don't need a loo break. Oh, that was irritating, wasn't it? I've only got myself to blame, really, because I made the mistake that's put me back here. With the... Be kind, not so fast, guys. Right, I'm pitting now.
Same.
Well, when I get round to the pit lane. I'm only going round Brooklands now, but I will pit when I get there. And then hopefully, like our friendly chap in the chat said, get some free air, hopefully, although I might put me with the leaders. Right, nice and safe pit stop. Right, so minute pit stop.
Don't need a pee now.
You don't?
No. Sweating it out instead.
Is that you in the pits in front of me?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was fucking bollocks. You just went, no one there. Straight on. Oh, wait, there's a person there.
Yeah, and I just had nowhere to go. Well, there's a couple of big gaps, though, coming our way. So you'll be on your way fairly soon, won't you?
Yeah, 15 seconds.
Oh, okay, I'm not far behind you. I suppose I pitted first, didn't I?
Yeah.
Well, at least it sorts out us trying to swap positions.
Yeah.
Go on, go get him, Joe. I'm last. Right, here we go. Settle into a nice long stint now. And I'm into blue flag territory already. Yeah, I've got all the 6th and 7th place around me now. Oh, this is going to be ridiculous. I'm going to spend the rest of the race just fending off overtakers, lapping me.
Yeah.
Have you got the leaders behind you, or they have already got you?
3 seconds.
I suppose if you get your foot down.
Yeah.
Oh, that was nice. Managed to let him through without losing virtually any time at all. Oh, Noah's coming up to lap me. He's definitely doing well. God, that is really irritating. Given we were fighting for position at the early part of the race, and that mistake on the entry to Wellington has basically caused the issues that I've had, and I could have been running
Yeah.
8th. But now I've got the same position, same issue that I had at Suzuka. I'm behind a slower car who's a lap ahead of me. And he's fighting with someone else. Okay, just settle in, do what we can. Right, I'm no longer last. The guy in front of me span out. That's good. And I've got someone on track a little bit ahead of me who's 29th place, so I can try and grab him. What position are you in?
27th.
Right, so I've got 28th is 7 seconds ahead of me. Make it 6.5. Oh, mate. Oh, oh no, I've done it again. Same
Oh
bloody
no.
corner. Same bloody corner. That's ridiculous. You would have thought I'd learn by now. But apparently not.
Oh my god, turn please. Oh god, that's because of all the fucking weight in the car.
Oh, just more people to lap me now. I was well, no, I was not concentrating. That's what was going on. Right, focus, Martin. Get away from these guys because you don't want to be fighting with these. I am quicker than the people behind me, even though they're a lap ahead of me. And it is only one lap at the moment. Ah, oh, wide again. Need to focus here. Oh, I'm going to have to let him go. I can't. That's so irritating. There's 2 more guys that I was fighting earlier. Let that be a lesson to you kids. Too many mistakes in an early part of a long race and you suffer for the rest of the race.
Yeah.
Or lack of practice.
That too. Oh god, I've gone up.
And I like to think that I'm quite good in the wet as well.
Come on, please go, please go. I hate when people do that when they've overtaken. They just slow down when going past you. Like, just go, 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 go.
Yeah. Well, I suppose there's always going to be that little doubt in your mind. It's like, what are they going to do? All right, someone else off. That's Gratrix off.
How are we doing?
It's just rubbish, mate.
I got taken out from someone rejoining. He just went straight into the side of me, like didn't even look.
Yeah, it was. I was right behind the incident. It was horrendous. I was only right behind the incident because I bottled my best qualifying lap. I was 1.5 seconds up and bottled it on the last sector, spun out, and then I was in a good position at the start and spun on the entry to the Wellington Straight, and I gave myself like 20 seconds worth of damage, and then I've spun on the entry to Wellington Straight, what, 3-4 times so far? So I'm now a lap down on everyone, but I have made my first pit stop. Plenty of fuel on board. It's a recovery drive now. But I keep getting, I've spun a couple more times, and it's just trying to keep it on the track basically, and try and recover for some positions. I'm second last. Joe's not far ahead of me. It's just going to be 2 hours of see what I can do.
You've just passed a Mercedes parked in the real chicken place, didn't it?
Yeah, that's the last place guy, so he was already a lap down on me anyway. I was catching 28th, quite a rapid rate, but then I span again on the entry to the Wellington Straight. So I just need to keep it calm now and just kind of like just drive.
Yeah, why are you in a knobhead mood? So Han's in a really fucking weird mood. Yes, I'll have a coffee. I've already been asked once. Yeah, no, I would have done it, but I've just popped out and just cooked some. Well, between me and Ham, I cooked some breakfast for my dad and whatever, so he's not sat his own fucking week.
Yeah.
You might have heard this term before. Apparently, she's got a pericardial effusion. Which is the fluid round her heart is what's infected. So it's not her actual heart, but they are still very rare, and she's responding to everything they're expecting us to do at the minute, which is the plus point.
That's good. That's good.
And they've decided that because of her cerebral palsy and the fact that she'd absolutely freak out, that they're not going to look at draining it. So I don't know whether that's going to lengthen the hospital stay or not, but everything at the minute is heading in a direction that they would be happy with. So, yeah, so better than it looked yesterday.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's pluses. I mean, the thing is, up until yesterday, she'd been in for just over a week, and they didn't even know what the infection was. So it's like anything, it's a hell of a lot easier when you know what you're dealing with.
Yeah, definitely.
And I've decided I'm only going to appeal one of them penalties from last night.
Just the first one?
Yeah. The other one, I mean, that's why I asked Shane last night. And when his reaction with that first one was, "Ooh, that's 50-50."
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, because if Shane was like, if it was 51-49 in the other guy's favour, Shane would have been like, "No, you're at fault."
Yeah.
So if Shane's saying it's 50-50, it's worth querying. The
Yeah.
other one, thinking about it, it's harsh, but I can see why they've given it.
Yeah.
And it's not for that one. But it's like, if I give you a penalty for this one, it might make you think more next time when it could cause an accident.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just been slapped.
Off badly.
Packers. Yeah, I'm gonna quit. I can't be arsed. Can't be arsed. That's me over.
Really? Go on, man.
Nah, that's it. 2 people just slapped me off. I can't be bothered anymore.
Alright, fair. Well, I'm gonna go.
That was someone just trying to overtake really badly and then just slapped me.
Face. Well, on the whole, I was quite happy last night. Qualified third, finished at a podium, and I was me quali lap was 0.9 faster than any lap I'd registered.
Yeah.
I'd had a couple where I would have had a low 49, but couldn't string it together. 48.8, I don't think shabby, and I was lapping low mid 49s all race. So, on the whole, race 2 could have gone better, but fairly decent result. And if they are doing it on pace, running 48s and stuff, I think will hopefully do a little bit good for next season. But if I end up in this division again, it's not an unenjoyable one to drive. So
yeah, it seems a lot better this season than it was last season.
Well, it seems at the minute it's the cleanest out of any division that ACCSS are running.
Yeah.
Because Gold apparently last week was dirty.
Oh, it was filthy. The first race was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. I so almost got through. I mean, the second race wasn't much better, but at least I got through it.
Yeah.
But the first race, I got through all of the major stuff, and then come round the turn 3, and there was just a car park in the middle of the field, and then I think it was Ollie Moss reversed onto the grid. Reversed onto the track right into my side, and then I just was wobbly all over the place and just ended up smashing into someone else.
Yeah.
We've got someone we don't know in the text chat on the YouTube channel. First time, I think. Joe reckons that doesn't make me famous yet. I think it does. Has Joe actually gone? Joe, have you gone?
Nah, I'm just pissed off. Like, there was a crash in front of me, so I slowed down, went past them, and then obviously my line wasn't the best coming out the corner, and the guy just went straight through them, went into me, and just slapped the back of my car, even though it was the yellow flag.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, some of these guys are going to be guys that are just less experienced than we are. So I think it's the extra dimension of these races that it's not all gold. So some of them will just be clumsy as hell.
But it was person in third, whoever that was. So.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I suppose he probably thought that you were letting him through at some point.
Well, no, because there was a yellow flag and I just got past them. And he should have slowed down, but he just went straight through them. Didn't slow down.
Yeah.
And they just whacked me.
I'd like to go through you, Joe, once. Different way, but all counts.
Well, I'm catching 2 people for position at least.
Nice.
So annoying, because I was like, I would have been like in the top 5, but yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have been far away if I'd have got that qualifying lap in and obviously hadn't made so many rookie mistakes at the beginning of the race. But at least I have made my first pit stop. So I made my first pit stop and most of the guys haven't. So that's almost a lap. So it's not a complete lost cause yet. I think I could still get a top 15 out of this.
Nah, I'm totally out because I had 1 minute 30-minute damage, so I can't be arsed.
Yeah, I've already fixed my 1 minute damage.
Yeah, but considering I was nearly lapped as well, I was 27. Getting another minute and 30 seconds, I can't be arsed. It's fucking bollocks. That that guy shouldn't have done what he done, and that guy shouldn't have done what he done. It was.
Well, I've just gone to put my new monitor mount on, and I can't fit it because the laser holes on the TV are on the big size, and the ones with the bracket that comes with it are on the small one.
Ah.
So
That's a bit rubbish.
Yeah. I need to fabricate something to. I can probably do it. I can probably make an adapter type thing for it.
Yeah. Can't you just? Yeah. So the holes don't line up. It's not the screws that are wrong.
Yeah. On the TV, there's obviously different sizes, isn't there, for the Vader mounts?
Yeah.
The ones that needed from the TV are large, and because it's the basic one that comes for the triple, the bracket that comes with it is for the ones that are only like 100mm PCD.
Yeah.
So I just need to get some sort of adapter made. I want the jack screw something up at work. I'll figure it out. I don't need to do it today. So doing it out of boredom. Right, back in 1 sec.
Yeah, no worries. Tell you what, this is getting wetter and wetter now. The forecast is saying it's just going to get worse. Guy in the chat saying Kyle Army in the wet. Yeah, we had a Kyle Army wet race a little while ago. Kyle Army in the wet I quite like, but I'm not particularly strong at Silverstone at the best of times. It's I'm all right, but it's not one of my strong tracks. Someone's off. Oh, it's guy I'm chasing for position. Mr. Evans. Come on down. The price is right. Something like that, anyway. Does it come on down, the price is right, or your name is up, or something? I don't know. I'm no Bruce Forsyth. It's probably a good thing. So, Fuller, if you're still there, what's your next race, mate? Because I watched your, I was on board with Ben watching the Nürburgring and the Spa race, the last two out. They were quite good actually. Ben drove really well in the Spa race.
So I'm going to treat myself later and watch the FA Cup final. I reckon Leicester and Chelsea would be quite a good game.
Oh, that could be a good game, yeah. Is it on BBC?
I would think so. FA Cup finals are normally one of the free-to-air ones, isn't it?
I think the last couple of years it's been on Sky.
Just a quick look. Match will be broadcast live on BBC One as well as BT Sport. So that should be I think it'll be quite a good game.
Yeah. I haven't actually seen Chelsea play since Tuchel took over.
I haven't. I'd be interested. More so comical this week because everyone, the guys who used to work at Claythorpe's, come in the other day. I don't know. Sorry. It's the closest I've ever come just to lamping someone just for a laugh. He sat down. He went, he had his Grimsby Town shirt. I went, what's that on top of your head? I went, what's that on your chest? He went, proper football team. I went, oh, okay. At this point, thinking we were just having a bit of banter.
Yeah.
He said, what part of Liverpool are you from? I went, guy from Liverpool said, before I could even finish, he said, "You're a fucking fraud." He said, "You're an absolute fraud, and you're a fraud of a football fan." I went, "Oh, Andy, I can't be doing me like this." I said, "I support Liverpool reasons for the thing," and he said, "Like what? Because you happened to buy a Twix in Liverpool in 1982." I went, "I'll behave yourself." At this point, thinking I'll laugh. So anyway, he walked out, and as soon as he got round the door, he was like, "Yeah, Andy's a knobhead." I went, "Well, you are being." And right in the middle, he's an attention seeker, right in the middle of reception, 40-odd-year-old bloke. He turns around back to the office and turns and goes, "Well, come on, fucking say that to my face outside then." And I'm like, the guy I share an office with, he could see me gripping the desk. I thought, if I get up, this desk will be through your head. So I should have just turned around to him and says, "No, I'm not a Liverpool fan anymore. Anyway, I'm a City fan now because they won it this year." I think as an independent, I like Brendan Rodgers. I think the Liverpool job was a job too early for him.
Yeah. And it didn't help that the owners hadn't properly settled in at that point.
No, I mean he did a fantastic job at Chelsea with Swansea. He's done a fantastic job at Celtic. Granted, slightly easy. He's done a really, really good job at Leicester. He's getting the results that Ranieri was, and Ranieri is considered a world top 10 manager, or whatever. And I think Tuchel, I think he's a good. If Klopp retired and Tuchel was out of a job and we got him, I'd be very happy.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be a good game to watch.
Well, he replaced Klopp at Dortmund, didn't he?
Yeah. And I think Paris Saint-Germain's a bit of a poison chalice at the minute.
Yeah. Well, it's an awkward job, isn't it? Because it's like, well, you're on a batter into nothing unless you win the Champions League.
It's French Celtic.
Yeah. Without Rangers.
Yeah.
Because at least when Rangers are up and running, Celtic is a two-way battle. But in France, it really is just a one-way battle, isn't it?
Yeah.
How much can they win by?
Yeah.
Right, that's cooking the pits.
I've had a few spots, mate, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm getting there. I mean, people are starting to pit now, so at least they'll be closer on track. So if I have any pace, at least I'll start catching people now. So yeah, up to 24th.
Pitting really, really early for me worked last night. I pitted as soon as the pit window opened, because obviously I had like 27 seconds worth of damage. So if I hadn't have had that and hadn't made that mistake, I'd have still have the second one, the one that I'll be hands up to, I'd have still finished top 8. So I'm a lot happier with my pace. I made one mistake. I still think that the first one's contentious, but whatever, it's what it is now. My mistakes are getting less. I drove really, really well and clean for a podium. I'm a lot more settled in my driving this season than I was. If I have to spend another season racing in this division, I won't be disheartened because it's decent, and the lads that were fast all season, I beat last night. So it's. I said to Han this morning over coffee, I think it's sometimes easy to forget that both of us are still actually really, really new to this.
Yeah. And to be fair, the other thing is that tier of racing is so much quicker than it used to be. It really is. Compared to when I was in there, I mean, the guy who won that was Pointy, and I mean, he's gold now. And the rest of the guys that are in there are all winning gold now, the ones that were winning. And they haven't improved that much. No.
I mean, if I'd have started, I think it's the fact when I say you've been around long, not because, like an OFR type being around long, where you're in the click, but they've seen your pace and how you drive over a longer period, so they've got more data to base it off.
Yeah. And I'm more in their minds because they just know my name better.
Yeah. I think if I'd have been in the same split as you last night, you and me would have had a right good tussle, because the times I was doing consistently was kind of where you were, like 49.3, 49.4, lap after lap. So I'm a lot happier with my pace, and I took on board what that guy said last Saturday when I had that session with him, and I just tried. You can't overdrive Monza. You've just got to let it come. And I'm finding one thing I am doing is I watched another of Scott Mansell's videos, and he talks about how far up the track you're looking.
Yeah.
So you're looking a second or 2 seconds up the track.
That's a really good video, that.
Yeah.
I've seen that one.
Last night, I've noticed one thing I have a tendency to do. You know, when I say, the front end's pushing, I think I'm turning in too late and trying to, like, 90-degree too many corners when...
Yep.
Especially the second chicane, I really shallowed that off and relatively quick through it, so...
Well, I'm gonna have to put some practice in later, I think, because I've not even done any tyre pressures for night racing.
Not massively. Well, I say not massively.
Well, it's also just getting my eyes used to driving at night, because I've not done a night race in a while.
No, I didn't find, because I did all my practice laps. I didn't do any night running until I was setting my tyre pressures. I said to Harley, Harley had a real good run in the second race.
Yeah.
I said to him that because I do need to start thinking about graphics card at some point, because I couldn't read the numbers on the boards last night.
Yeah.
So I was having to do everything by visual. Like, you come to the end of the first straight, the third board is 150. The third board you come to is 150 metre board. So I was going 1, 2, brake. The second one, there's one on the coming the second, there's one on the wall. There's a little one on the floor. You go just after the little one on the floor. No real turning point for the first Lesmo, apart from there's a little flash of orange.
Yep.
On the Armco on the right.
Yep.
I was finding just before that, 50 metre board, and then coming just as you come under the bridge on the back straight into Ascari, where the Armco curves round and finishes, there's a little bit of orange. Just before that, and then about 80 metres before Parabolica. And I watched the video, and he really went into, you can ride this curve because it's this sort of curve, don't go into this curve because it's a trough curve and whatever. It was really quite handy to watch, because you understood, when you're driving it sometimes, go, well, I can ride that curve, why not that one?
Yeah.
And then when you actually look at it, it's because one's a little ditch. So...
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Still puts me top 6 overall.
Which is about right, to be fair. It's about where you should be.
Yeah, well, if you take the 3 that have come down, the 3 fast lads, Maitland Price is gold split. Even Shane said, yo, he's the one we should have put in gold. So I kind of take his results with a little bit of a pinch of salt. It's a little bit out of the norm. Wang and Rowan Ainsbury have come down.
Yeah.
They're both rapid. So kind of take the 3 lads that are probably silver at best, if not gold split, out of the way.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of third. I'm third or fourth of the best of the rest. So, yeah, it's all right.
Come on, mate. Let me through.
What about Porker? Is this for position?
Yep. Yeah, he's slower, but he's defending really well.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not doing anything rash. He's just coming out onto the...
He's just making himself awkward, which is
right,
really good driving. And he's not doing anything dramatic. So I'm not worried about... The only reason I'm sort of backing off is I don't want to break into him. I don't want to, like, outbrake him and end up hitting him from behind.
Yeah.
So I've got an hour and a half left to go, and I'm not going to get any kind of decent result out of this. So I'd rather just race clean.
On though, mate, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. But I mean, this guy's driving really well. I don't want to mess up his race just for the sake of 20th. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Plus he's in the Porsche, which means it is going to go off at some point.
Potentially. Oh, have I got him now? Much better run onto the straight. I'm too far behind.
Yeah, he just hit that curve, didn't he?
Oh, he's giving me space. Oh, this is really good racing, mate. Really good racing. Oh, well done, mate. He's held it on the outside.
I was just at the point now. It looks like he's got the back end sliding as well.
Yeah, no, that was really good driving. To hold it around the outside, I couldn't throw up the inside of him there.
In the Porsche, in the wet.
Yeah, that's really, really good. Oh, I've got him now, surely. Yeah, I got him now, but that he just lost it on the exit. That was he was really good then. That was really good.
Literally at the point where you've just gone through. You're just coming into the left-hander after the F1 start.
Yeah, he's dropping back now. Right, Santon, bloody hell, Santon's going in the wars. He's my next guy. He was fighting with us when we were actually, before all the incidents happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's 22nd. So what have I got? So I've got 17 laps worth of fuel left. I've got 2 pit stops to make. If anything, it's getting wetter. And for the next half hour, it's getting wetter.
So at the minute, you've done 23 laps in... Well, you'll have done 25 laps, really, in an hour, won't you?
Yeah, pretty much. And I started with 60 laps worth of fuel, and I put 60 in at the pit stop. So I've used 70 litres so far. What's halfway? Hour 15? Hour 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Actually, I'm not far off on my calculation. So my calculation was about 200 litres of fuel for the full race.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be far off that.
What about stint? Is there a stint timer?
No.
So you're going to have to put in 2 slightly shorter stints.
Yeah, so I've set myself up with, I think it was 60, 60, 50 and 50. Knowing that I could probably take some off the final stint, but I don't have to because it's probably going to be wet.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I am. Strategy-wise. And obviously the wet tyres do tend to just last. It would be nice if I could close off the ducts in the rear brakes a little bit because they're just not getting any heat in. I think it's probably costing me in the braking zone, but you know, that's where we are.
It's not as bad though, is it? It's
no, I mean it's probably not helping the heat of the rear tyres. But at the same time, you know, it's not. I could have picked that out if I'd done more practice, if I'd actually realised I had a race today.
Yeah, I'd forgot all about it.
Oh, someone who I'm actually racing for position has got a penalty. Can't see who they are because they're at the top of the screen. Looks like it's a stop-go. It's Walker.
I would do some wiring.
Yeah, he got in my way quite a bit in qualifying, to be fair. He was all over the place.
Yeah. I should have given you my cap then, Joe. You could have wired that up.
I've got 3 cars to do.
Yeah. Whoa! Oh! Can't believe I held that.
Yeah. Yeah, go on, have a chill out, mate, and pop back in a bit.
Yeah, no worries, man.
See you later.
Okay, bud. Yeah, it's a real shame, that. I mean, both of us were on for really good results, to be fair.
Yeah.
Right, that's Santon who's gone wide and back onto the track. And Meadows is ahead of him. They're both for position. That's 22nd place at the moment. That's due to the Porsche and Walker taking his stop-go.
It's a possibility of point.
I guess we'll see. I mean, at the end of the day, people have started to take their pit stop, and as I said, if my pace is okay, then I've started to catch those that because I'd already taken my first stop. So it's starting to work out okay. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to get top 10, which would have been my aim at the start of the event, but at the same time, I haven't put nearly as much effort in as I usually put into a race, I'm afraid. But it's starting to work out. You know, if I can keep it relatively clean. Need to keep remembering to lift on that corner. It's been my doom corner for the first half hour.
It's all about just setting your targets, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, part of it is it's more time around Silverstone, which obviously isn't one of my strongest tracks anyway.
Yeah.
But, you know, the more laps I do, especially more laps I do in the wet, it's going to help me out with gold, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, because you've got a wet season, really, haven't you?
Yeah. Oh, Santon really isn't having a lot of fun. That's off again. What's he going to block me? Yep. Straight back onto the racing line. He's off again. Where's he coming back on? Straight onto the racing line.
Nice looking car, though.
Yep. Yeah, I do like that. I mean, a Porsche does look good anyway. I'm not as big a Porsche fan as you are, but it does look very good. I think he's got damage.
You can't turn it.
Someone else who's off. Oh, that's
just saying
Fabry. That's the guy who spun into Joe earlier on,
Right.
or rejoined into Joe rather.
I just thought I can mount this thing. I just need to order I'll order a new Vaser plate for the one that I'm selling.
Yeah. That makes sense.
What a dick.
Gosh, spray is unreal.
Yeah. You just turned down the F1 start at the minute and you can't see anything, can you?
No. God, it'd be nice to see if I could catch Chris Meadows. That would be a good scalp to have. Seeing as the last endurance race I did round here, he beat me on like the last stint.
Especially with the start you had as well.
Yeah. And Gratrix is there as well, bloody hell. And we've all made the same number of pit stops, which is quite nice. Makes it a bit of a battle.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of gets around to the point where all you want is a little bit of a scrap, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I really enjoyed that race with the Porsche earlier on. He was a lot slower, but again, kudos to him. He was so good. Like his racecraft was really good.
Yeah. Yeah, he did nothing stupid at all, did he?
No. Oh, it's just getting wetter and wetter. This is ridiculous. I mean, I know Dan likes a wet race, but this is unreal. It's just suddenly getting wetter and wetter. That's why he's going off. He's not quite picked up on it yet. Whoa! Oh! That was close. These two guys.
Millimeters, that, wasn't it?
No, I'm going to let these two guys go. I know how frustrating it is to be behind the back marker. So those guys go, and I can just concentrate on my laps. I know they're about my pace, so I could just follow them round for a bit.
I did that last night when there was Rowan Ainsbury and somebody else was coming up. And I was in front of them for position. It was quite early on in the race, but they were catching me, and I thought, I don't want to push to try and keep them, so I just let them through.
Yeah.
And I remember saying to Joe and Harley at the time, it's like, I'm not bothered I've dropped from third to fifth because I'm behind those three really, really fast lads. Fifth is kind of where I said I wanted at the start anyway, so I'm just going to try and follow them around, and then there was just a melee. I mean, I was leading at one point in the pit stop stagger, but sometimes you just have to kind of hold your water a little bit, don't you?
Well, the thing is, these guys aren't my race. You know, I need to not be messing about too much, keeping them behind or whatever because I'm a lapped car, and they've done a better job than me to be where they are. So let them go, and I'm still, my next target is Chris Meadows, and I've got an hour and 20 minutes to see if I can catch him.
Easy.
Well, 13.5 seconds at the moment, and he's a pretty quick lad, is Chris Meadows.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be too
the
shabby a target.
No.
How's he suddenly 30 seconds?
What, in front?
Is the time struggling? Oh, has he pitted? No. No, it's just the timing screen's struggling. Slow car maybe? Whoa! Whoa! No, I've gone.
That's quite...
That's Shane.
An easy place to lose it, though, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. And it's just so treacherous through there at the moment.
Yeah.
The first section of the race, I was actually behind Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd obviously had an off at some point, and I was directly behind him, and that's when I lost it for the first time. He obviously had a difficult start.
I don't think so many damage, though, have you?
No, not this time round. And I did lose it a couple of times right at the beginning of this stint, so my next stop will be nice and straightforward. And I've still not lost a position. Up to 19th now.
What are you like on pit stops that go around you?
Well, at the moment they're all on twos. The guys that I was chasing are on twos, so we're on the same pit stop strategy at the moment. Although my tyres will be a bit more worn. But we're about halfway through now, so I could come in any moment and just kind of split the second half of the race. I've got 37 litres left, so I've well overfueled again. Well, that was kind of the plan anyway. So what have I used so far? That'll be about 80 litres so far. So I could take fuel out, but I think it's not gonna make a huge amount of difference around here in the wet. So I'm just gonna leave it as is, I think, and just run.
And it's not like it's going to cost you time putting the extra fuel in.
No, no. I mean, theoretically, it costs me time on a lap, but that's not what's costing me at the moment. It's mistakes that's costing me at the moment, so I'm not worried about fuel. That's a bit better through there. Guys, only 23 drivers left. Load of people are bugged out.
So I don't mind doing that.
No, I think that's that. Oh, same place again. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm in as well. Why I get the nod for stuff like Gold Sprint as well, because they know that I finish races.
Yeah.
Because for anyone that's organising races, people bugging out halfway through is the most frustrating thing.
That guy that I got caught up in that tussle with turn one quit. Just sat in the pits for the rest of the race.
Wells or Bells or whatever.
Kish.
Ah, Piss, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he just sat in the pits for the rest of the race. I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't understand it. It's like, I mean, okay, so, I've made a lot of mistakes. I could have had a really good result today, but at the same time, just by running round, I'm up to 18th. 3 more positions, I get a point.
Yeah.
And quite apart from that, it's, like you said earlier on, we're still learning this. I haven't been doing this a year yet. And it's the more time you spend on track, it's racecraft. You're learning racecraft. You're learning where you can push, where you can't. And every time you go round, it's different conditions. So you can practice all you like, but actually, the more races you do, you learn that stuff that you don't pick up in practice.
Yeah, and playing with brake pipes and stuff like that during the race when it's getting wet and just going a little bit further to the back and stuff.
I haven't done that yet. Didn't
You
even
still
think about that.
run standard brake bias.
So this is standard wet setup.
So
I haven't done anything apart from tyre pressures.
If you're on a wet setup, then you probably won't be too bad.
No, so yeah, it was always going to be a wet race. It's been chundering it down all through the sessions, and the setup on simracing.gp was always going to be a wet setup, which I was actually really looking forward to. I guess I wasn't fully concentrated from the start of the race. Just one of those things. Do you know what I mean? But we're doing all right. We're doing all right. 18th. Don't know. I can see, starting to see. It must be Meadows who's still ahead of me. He's just. I could just see the bottom of his name at the top of my delta. It looks like a 20 something on the gap. So Fernandez should catch him fairly soon. I should get an understanding of. Yeah, it's about 20 seconds. So as soon as Fernandez gets past him, I'll have an idea of if I'm actually catching him again. Oh, Noah's catching me again. This is so frustrating. I properly sent it on him on the sort of third lap, I think it was. I feel a bit bad about it, but he just braked so early into Brooklands, I just had nowhere to go, so I ended up going up the inside, and we made a bit of contact, but fair play to him. He drove really well to get running 8th, and he's on the strategy as well.
He did. He tends to just fill it and just run till he's empty.
Yeah.
He did that at Suzuka the other week as well.
He did, and yeah, we had coming together in Suzuka that time as well. But I mean, at the end of the day, he's running well today, and he's on strategy as well. He's not got extra stops to make. But yeah, no, he's running really well today. Fair play to him. Right, so that's my next target is actually in the pits at the moment. Is it Beckerman or something? Sheckerman. So that temporarily at least gives me 17th.
I reckon you can pull a point out of this.
Yeah, Meadows is driving nicely at the moment. 20 seconds ahead of me. So theoretically my pace isn't there, but if I can keep it on the black stuff, maybe I'll make a mistake.
Which is easy enough to do, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, I think I might pit soon. Get some fresh boots on, because these tyres have done a lot of laps. Yeah, so I get some fresh boots on and go again.
I was a bit surprised, but not surprised that Ash has pulled out a GTS again.
It's a weird one, isn't it? Because it's like, you know, Group 3 with setup. I know he likes to use his traction control, but I really thought that was going to be spot on for him, really.
There's some fast lads in there now, though. Do you know what I mean? It's and he's good, but he's not great. He's not the driver he thinks he is. That's his problem. Yeah,
well, I think if he varied what he drives or the conditions that he drives in a little bit, he would improve. But I think you look at AJ and stuff, and they drive everything, do all the Formula One and different cars and stuff like that. But I don't know. I mean, you know, I guess it's up to him. He's probably. I mean, we've always said he's probably just filling time till he can get back in the snooker hall, isn't he? It's like I've always said about Mick. I mean, he really enjoys his racing, but he's got so many other games that he likes to do. He's not going to put in the time that it takes to really be good at ACC.
Because he enjoys racing, because it gives him an excuse not to get a job. like everyone does it for a different reason. And
Yeah.
whatever anybody's reasons is perfectly fine.
I've got a horrible feeling that I might pick up a penalty for that. Speeding in the pit lane.
It's a stop go as well, isn't it?
I didn't realise that I was in second gear and I was trying to press the pit limiter and it didn't work. That's because I'm too busy talking about other people.
Yeah, everyone wants to race for their own reasons. Do you know what I mean? That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
And I think maybe GTS style racing suits Mick better because you have to put in so much time on this.
Yeah.
I think it's really hard unless you're at sort of like Shane's level to intermingle it.
Yeah.
The
thing is, Shane puts in stupid amounts of time anyway.
Yeah, because he's got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
But Mick's proven it on GTS and stuff. At tracks he's confident with, he can have some decent results.
Yep. Well, Red Bull Ring, he usually goes well there.
Yeah. I've been sorely tempted, and I really think I'm going to, if I can get a demo of it, to places still doing that 3 months demo of iRacing out there.
Yeah.
While I'm off this week, I might dabble.
I don't think I've got a penalty. I'm down. I'm just entering the hangar straight, and it's not come up, so I think I've got away with it.
It'll only come up now, won't it?
Yep. Yeah, I think I've got away with it. Go on, you got away with one?
Suzuka.
Yeah. Oh, I've dropped behind Cook again.
Still up to 18th, I think. He was 29th when I first came on.
Yeah, although almost 10 drivers have backed out, but still going well. And I have got the pace on this guy. It's Meadows that I'm really wanting. Oh, jeez, a screen just said stop go penalty. I thought, oh god, they've had me, but it's someone else. Number 15, whoever that is. Oh, broken late. Oh, too busy looking at something else. Don't want Gershon back in. As much as I enjoyed fighting him last time, I don't want him catching me.
2.5 seconds, right?
Yeah, I want to get hold of Cook now. I'll tell you what, I'm, fourth from last, and I'm only a lap back. That's really good field spread, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like the guy who's last is having a nightmare. But, I mean, there's been a few issues, but yeah, it's only like 2 laps covering most of the field. It's good competitive grid, that.
Yeah. Even spread.
You wouldn't believe how clean the start was.
Was it?
It was absolutely unreal. I think everyone was just like, no, I'm behaving myself. And didn't look to be even any contact in front of me. No one was off. It was ridiculous. There was a couple of people who span, but there wasn't like any kind of multi-car pile-ups or anything like that. It was really, really good racing. Oh, he's coming back on the track. Go on, you're a lap ahead of me. But you got Shane to deal with now, boy.
Nix.
Shall I punt him off?
Yeah.
I think he'd really appreciate that.
Yeah, do it and just claim it was 50-50.
Oh, 17th has got a stop-go penalty.
There's definitely a point on here.
Come on, guys, stop fighting. Sebastian, he's got you. Give it up. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you silly boy. Almost took us both out then.
Yeah. That
That
was
was
a bit
just...
squeeze, wasn't it?
Well, I think he just assumed I'm going to jump out of his way because I'm a lap down. He can do whatever he likes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going quickly at all. Go on, pit this lap, mate. Get out of my way. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, unsafe re-entry there as well. Me. I just went wide on the entry to another straight. Different one this time, but yeah, of unsafe re-entry. That was naughty. I didn't really have much choice.
That's the exact same one as mine last night, isn't it?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I've got no grip on the grass. So once I've got a trajectory, I kind of have to follow it. And if I hit the brakes, I'm just going to spin. And then I'm potentially going onto the circuit with no ability to stop. Or guide my car out of someone's way. Oh, I've got to get past this guy now. See if he can defend as well this time. But fair play to him. He's made all but one pit stop. So he's on the same number of pit stops as I am.
And Valentino Rossi's qualified inside the top 10.
So painful watching him sometimes now.
Yeah, I think he needs to make this the last season.
Well, 10 years ago, you're kind of looking at it thinking he's just hanging around just in case he can get himself another world championship, but it's not going to happen now, is it?
Yeah.
Is he still at Yamaha?
Yeah, but he's gone to the satellite team. They see him and Quattararo swapped, so he's not riding for the factory Yam squad anymore. Factory supported, but yeah, I think it's time. He's 42 now, I think.
Oh, it's so wet out here. I had a really good run on him, but I couldn't go around the outside. It was just puddles.
He knows where to put his car, doesn't he?
He really does. It's really good driving. Be really interested to see which split he's in. He's driving really well.
Oh, he's in Ron's in tier 6.
He's doing really well then.
Yeah.
He's going to be all right. Oh, this is going to be a battle side by side into Beckett's and Maggots. Oh, he's backed out.
Yeah, it's probably wise there, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he knows I'm quicker, but he also knows I've got a mistake in me. So he doesn't have to battle me because it's more than possible I could bin it again. It's clever.
Yeah.
And Meadows is suddenly less than 6 seconds ahead. Must have made a big mistake somewhere.
What you want, that puts you in a point.
Oh, and he's stuck behind other drivers as well. So he's being held up.
What you want.
Oh, so treacherous.
It doesn't look fun, to be honest.
I mean, it's a challenge. I think I guess I'm more relaxed about it because obviously the first part of the race was such a disaster. So it's like, you know, it's not like I'm fighting for anything real, but it's definitely an experience. And I quite like the challenge of the wet. Oh. But yeah, it is. You have to be on it all the time because it's like just the slightest. Every once in a while, you just hit a puddle and it just veers to one side or the other.
You like fuel and stuff.
Huh?
What you like? Like
So
27 laps. You've got.
yeah, so I've got 62 litres of fuel, which gives me 22 laps. So I was just sitting there thinking, right, if I come in about 10, 15 minutes time, do I even need fuel?
Let me just quickly do
An ACC strategist thing.
Yeah.
Because I think that's 10. So 20.
How long have you got left?
Say it's an hour.
Mandatory pit stops at say 1. And what What are you doing lap time wise?
2:20s. That's how wet it is.
Yeah. How much fuel per lap?
2.841.
2.85 then. You need 78 litres for an hour.
So, yeah, if I put in 30.
Yeah, so you're not going to get away with saving fuel in here.
Yeah, it's getting wetter and wetter through the next hour anyway. Oh, I'm coming up to lap Santon. Oh, someone's off. See if I flash him, see if if he'll let me through. I just don't think he can see me at the moment.
Santon again, isn't it?
Yep. He's a lap back though. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I'm getting blue flags from behind now as well. It's avocado. Need to stay with him a little bit.
Tow you up a little bit.
Well, once, because he's going to go through, isn't he? Because he's fighting for the lead. He's going to be a bit more forceful about overtaking than I will be. So if Santon sees him coming through, he's just let him go. And he's pulled across. Will he let me go? Come on, pull across. Just ease off. Oh, come on, man. That's a bit naughty. Oh, cool. He's letting me go now. He's probably a little bit annoyed that we were racing together earlier and now he's having to lap me, because that is a horrible feeling.
Also, you then kind of think, why you're going to let me through that easy? Why make me pay for it for a lap then?
Yeah, and also, well, he's paid himself more because he was fighting Cook for 19th.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's just cleared a stop-go, which has put him into territory of Chris Meadows.
You're only about 15 seconds down Meadows, aren't you?
7.
Oh,
It
sorry,
was 4.
I was including his time as well.
No. All we need is for him to have a little bit of damage that he's got to put in his pit stop. and then that puts me ahead. Oh my word! This is this is even worse than it was before. I've never driven it like this. This is horrendous.
It's blast now, isn't it?
If this was real life, this would have been cancelled. God, Alvarado has run away with this. There's no one anywhere near him. Oh, he's just amazing. Now he's got used to using a wheel instead of a bloody mouse and keyboard. Did he actually finally get banned last season?
I'm not sure.
I don't know if he actually managed it.
Something sweet. Have a personal pit stop in a minute.
Oh, I must stay off these bloody curbs and green bits. Keep touching the curbs at the wrong places.
It's not handy, is it?
No. Oh, that's the grass. Right, 49. Need to start thinking about coming in. I'm catching Meadows, and there's no point in getting into a battle if I can jump him a bit in the pits.
Yeah.
And Cook's in front of me as well, and he's a lap car, so I don't want to really mess about with him if I don't have to. Maybe do one more lap after this and then come in.
Yeah, I would.
Try and make most of the fact that I have actually definitely got clean air at the moment.
For 45 minutes, you need 60 litres.
Cool, I've got 50 in already. I've just put 30 in. There's no point. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not going to make a huge amount of difference. And it wouldn't be us if we weren't over-fueling dramatically.
No, it would not.
Sorry, if I need 60 litres, I'm going to put in 20. So it's still over-fueled, so just in case it dramatically, sunshine comes up.
Race duration of 46 minutes and 42 seconds.
What, 70 litres?
60. You could run for 46, just under 47 minutes. So by the time you get round to the pits again,
yeah,
you'd get away with 60 litres, so 70 litres would be fine.
Cool. That's me done. Right, I'm coming in this time round.
Get another spin. I see you go off through maggots and Beckett's.
Yeah, that's because I was changing my fuel level through maggots and Beckett's.
Well, mate, you might as well get it done just before the nice long straight.
Well, I don't want to. I want to be able to concentrate on the straight, you know. Well, at the end of the day, I'm still catching these guys. Caught Alvarado a second on this lap already. He just can't get past. Oh, that's Cook in front of me. Oh! Oh, it's just an application of the throttle. That was it. And just the back just went. That's crazy.
Yeah, seen that.
Oh, it's just.
You kept it out of the barriers though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that sort of thing's going to happen, especially when I'm not concentrating. Right, fresh boots. And then I've got plenty of time to heat it up to have a final go at this. See if I can grab that 15th. Oh, I could have changed. Oh, didn't even notice if I needed to change my PSIs. Oh well, sod it. Done now. Oh, perfect stop. Ed, you still there?
Yeah.
Didn't know whether you'd gone for your pit stop or not. Noah is running in third. He's still got 2 stops to make, but he's running in third.
Yeah,
Really?
He's good, but he's going to lose 2 minutes, isn't he?
Yeah. He is. But he's at least 2 laps ahead of me. He's still running really well.
It'll be a top 10 for him easy, won't it?
Yep, yep. But I tell you what, the guy behind him, Verkman in 4th, he's still got to make a stop as well, so he's not going to lose that much.
And 5th and 6th.
Yep. Yeah, this is a race that a lot of people have had issues, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because Verkman certainly wasn't quick. Noah isn't that quick. He's good, but that's Horio off. Because Horio's only running in 13th, although he's made all his stops.
he's a lap up on you then.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, in terms of him attacking the top 10, he's in a prime position to gain a load of spaces.
You see that Volvo S40 that Kyle put in.
Oh, no.
Didn't you?
Sorry, I've just spun.
Is that the third or fourth one there?
What, third or fourth spin?
At that corner.
Oh, God knows. I've run out of fingers to count on.
I'm not counting total, mate. I'm dizzy watching.
I've run out of fingers to count on. Yeah, it's just a question of getting to the end now. I can't pretend that I'm exactly fully focused, even though I would like to catch Chris.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not exactly fully focused, to be fair. I'm glad I haven't got Jeff on, let's put it that way.
Jeff will be giving you some right shit. He'd be like, Martin, what are we doing? Sort your shit out.
Yep. But again, kept out of the wall, so we're all good.
Yeah. It's the conditions that are doing it, isn't it?
Well, I think it's the dickhead behind the steering wheel. I've gone again. Oh, that was close. Oh, yeah, that's the point where I've lost it before and caused myself real issues.
What, round the left-hander?
The left-hander that leads onto the Wellington straight, yeah. The amount of times I've lost it there today is ridiculous. That's what cost me at the beginning of the race, was that corner. Trying to take it flat, essentially. But when it gets this wet, you're having to feather on it on acceleration points.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Quick pit stop, mate.
Okay.
Respect.
Cool. Oh, come on. It's just gone track limits, no time gained, and I've gained a second.
Nice.
Although, what, 2 hours in, and I've still not got a track warning yet.
Not bad going.
To be honest, I don't get too many track warnings. I was within one warning of a drive-through at Zolder last week, and it's the first time that's happened to me. That was a bit of a butt clincher because I had what's his name, Pointy, all over the back of me for the last part of the race. Oh, oh, we were talking about Noah doing really well. He's just had to clear a drive-through, so he's going to have to pit another 2 times.
That's
Well, he must have speeding in the pit lane, and he's going to have another pit.
And the drive through.
So it's just come up that he's cleared his drive-through, so he must have done one stop and his drive-through, and he's just got another stop to make with half an hour, 35 minutes to go. Yeah, that's potentially wrecked his race, isn't it?
Sure it is. Yeah, what was saying, I don't even notice Kyle put a download link in, or certainly a picture of the Volvo S40 BTCC car for AC.
Okay.
The 1998 one, so that could be.
Is that the one off of Satterland that I sent you?
I don't know if it's the same link, because sometimes they just link to the same thingy, don't they?
Yeah. Could be interesting, because I've got one of them. I didn't know if there was another version, because there's still that guy who says that he's doing I think it was the 98 season as a pack, but he's been doing it for about 3 years and still hasn't finished it. Yeah. The screenshots look amazing, that he's putting loads of detail in, but if he never releases it, it doesn't really make a difference.
you struggle to make up 15th now.
Yeah, I can just see Chris's name at the very bottom of my timing delta. So he's just going round club now as I'm coming in through, is that village?
Possibly, I don't know the names around here.
So I think it's still going to be close. He's obviously made a few mistakes, but
Yeah.
obviously I've made more.
It's still showing no 2 pit stops to make.
Okay. It is, isn't it?
His drive-through must have been for track limits.
Okay. Well, it said stop go. You don't get stop go for track limits.
No, it's drive-through, isn't it?
Was it?
No, yeah. Sorry, no. I mean drive-through.
Track limits is drive through. Yeah. But yeah, it is still showing. He's in the pit now.
Oh, this is brilliant.
What's
Albert
that?
Einstein's genius and worthy of praise and study. His brother Frank was an absolute monster.
I like that.
It's a bit, doesn't it? I read it first off and I was like, what? And then I was like, oh yeah. It's still a decent recovery from where you started off.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy to be fair. I mean, the first sort of, the first sort of 20 minutes was appalling. I can drive so much better than that, but I mean, given the fact that I haven't really been concentrating that much, it's a decent drive.
You forgot till last night you were doing it then. So,
Yeah.
I mean, normally you'd have had everything prepped. It would have been final checks this morning.
Yeah.
But you had to do everything this morning, so.
Yeah.
But I do find it easier now when you get around to the point. It's like, yeah, I know Silverstone. Yeah, I don't mind doing that because.
Yeah. And how many times have we set up, like created setups, and that makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
And it does help that I'm in the Ferrari, which I do know relatively. It's the car I know best.
Yeah.
So it makes it easier to set it up. Not that we do huge amounts of setup work, but just adding the. Go on. You gonna do some Suzuka later on?
Probably this week. 'Cause I'm off all week.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, you said last night.
Although I had to go into work last night, even though I was off.
Oh, Chris looks as if he's made a mistake on the track map. He looks further behind than he was. I think. We'll see when he makes his final stop. Yeah, I think I'm still not sure about car choice. I think we just have to decide on one and just do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
I wonder if just going for the Merc just to see what it's like, because I mean it's not like we're going for a championship or anything. So either the Mercedes or the Audi, I reckon, because they're two cars that we haven't really driven. Both have got their merits.
Yeah, out of the two of them, I mean, if it was me doing it, just me, I would have gone Lexus.
Yep.
But out of the two that you've just mentioned, I actually quite like the Audi.
Yeah, I do. And I've been wanting to try the Audi at something for ages, to be fair, ever since I tried it at Misano in that
Really
practice
like
session.
it. You and I quite like it. Harley's tried it. He was saying last night he didn't think it was too bad. So I think we do that. Joe's got all the setups for it, so we can work out a setup that's got to work for us all.
Yeah, it's got to be relatively safe, I think, because it is a twitchy car.
Yeah, and then just pile the laps in.
Yep.
Because if we decided that, I might set myself down at some point this week and go, right, I'm just going to drive for an hour. Just do an hour stint in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'll probably unplug my headset, because it'll be during the day, put the radio on next to me,
yep.
And just drive it. It's another one of them that you didn't feel like you had to... It doesn't feel like you're going fast in it, and all of a sudden you go, oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's a... It has the ability to bite you in the arse every once in a while, but it is a very quick car, and it's like the Porsche. You have to drive it dead smooth.
Yeah.
But I mean, it should do. It did okay with the first sector, didn't it? And it's got relatively good straight line speed, so
yeah.
Yeah, as long as Harley's happy with it, because he's probably the one who has driven it the least. But I think he'll probably drive whatever, isn't he? He's one of those guys who'll just drive whatever.
Yeah, he will.
Oh, don't go, no, stop it.
You're going for a wobble again?
Yep. Yeah, I think that's definitely 15th now. Oh, well. Yeah, it's just that entry to Maggots and Beckett's is so tricky now, because you've got to brake a lot earlier, because you're going down 2 gears, and there's a big puddle on the inside.
Yep.
Oh, it's all good experience, though. Oh, hit the sausage. Oh, only 20 minutes.
Driving, right? But
oh, I'll be caught all left, right, and centre at the moment. got this Zyatkin. He's had a horrible time today. Dread to think how many laps behind he is.
He wants last at the minute.
Yeah, he's well last. I mean, fair play to him for sticking in and staying with it. But every time I come across him, he's off the track.
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh, I hit the green stuff again. Oh well, that was conveniently letting the two cars lapping me through.
That's why he did it.
Wasn't exactly. Well, I'll tell you what. When I pitted when Gresham was in, and even with that mistake, I'm still 50 seconds ahead of him.
And that's decent because he's obviously had some incidents as well. Then.
Yeah. Well, I think the back half of the field have just had incidents today. Because it's just, yeah. I think that's one of the things as well. When things aren't going your way, you stop concentrating, so you get more incidents.
Yep.
My safety rating's dropped to 96.
I think I went the other way last night. I think there was a little bit of because I had such a good first race.
Yeah.
I think in the second race I was like, yeah, I need to get away with these guys.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit eager.
It's like when you're up on a lap and you kind of make a mistake because you're so excited that you're up on a lap.
Yeah, you look at your delta, don't you, and you kind of think, fucking hell, I'm 0.4 up. And
Yeah.
you think, right, I'm going to go for 0.5 or 0.6 without realising that the corners that are coming up, you might be perfect for it.
Yep.
You just try and push that a little bit further.
Guys, 18 minutes to go and people still haven't made pit stops. Why would you leave it this late? I don't understand. Spread it out a bit. I mean, I like a late pit stop like anyone else, but this is ridiculous. Been running 2 hours and 5 minutes.
I'm going to try in the first race next week, pit in very, very early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the sprint race, it can work for you, but if you get stuck behind someone who's slow...
Thing is, though, in the split we're in now, because the pace is so similar, you pit early, you're coming out in clear air.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got half the drivers, haven't you?
Yeah. There's only about 20 drivers in it. You're coming out in clean air because everyone's still out front. So it's if you've got a lot of drivers, or a wide spread, because by lap 3 or 4 you can have cars all around the track anyway. Bronze was last year.
Yeah. Oh, I'm suddenly 15th.
Yeah, you have been for a couple of laps. I thought you did.
Oh, okay. I thought that was 15th. I remember thinking that's 15th gone when I made that mistake into Maggots and Beckett's.
Oh no, I heard you say then. Right, that's definitely 15th now.
No, I said no, that's 15th gone.
Ah.
Because I made a mistake. I didn't even look at the positioning. Because I don't know what's happened to... Oh! Is that Meadows still behind me? I don't know whether he's made his pit stop or not. If he's made his... No, he did that...
In 13th, but he's got one pit stop left.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, he's definitely caught me, though. So he's gonna maintain 30... He's gonna get 14th, I think. Because he's catching me.
Yeah.
Well, he's not actually catching me. Just that mistake has given him 14th.
Yeah.
Unless he's got a load of damage to fix at his last pit stop, but I would doubt he has, or he would have been in by now.
Yeah, you would think so. You wouldn't leave it this like damaged, would you?
No. And he's probably got a very short pit stop. He's probably not even going to change tyres. So 15th for me today. That'll do me.
Yeah.
From running, what was it, 30th when I had my at my worst.
Yeah, I think when I come on, he was 29th, I think.
Yeah.
He choked on dead well, but I think when he said, sometimes he said just drops and that's it.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's difficult because he knows he's so fast, and it's like then when he gets in with guys that he's so much quicker than, it just gets frustrating. But that is one. I guess that is one of the things about the Solo Endurance Cup. You do get a complete mix of driving ability, so you do have to beware when you're coming up against slower drivers. They may well be, their racecraft might not be there as well, so you do have to be careful with them. It's like an extra penalty if you make a mistake that you've got to then drive through cars that are likely to take your front wing off or something. Well, not your front wing, but, you know, put you in the wall or whatever. But I like the fact that it's a championship that everyone gets to race together regardless of ability.
Yeah, it's good. When you couldn't do it on the sprint series, it'd just get carnage.
Yeah.
Look at that race department. Everything carpeted there. Somebody's put the 1998 BMW 320i on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, don't fuck up in front of me. Yeah, this 12th place guy is just driving really slowly. Oh, spray has just gone worse again.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there's a 99 Mondeo.
What, AC?
Yeah. I think what were the cars that would have been out at the time?
Alfa Romeo. Renault. The Peugeot 406, was it? Or 405?
406. It was the greenish one, wasn't it, I think?
Yeah.
possibly Nissan Primera.
Yep. Well, it's definitely one of them, isn't there? Because ACC are racing one of them. Gareth's been running one of them against the BMW. God, Meadows still hasn't pit. I hope he's noticed that he hasn't pit. So otherwise he's going to get like a 2-minute penalty.
Yeah. That Nissan Primera looks like a really nice one.
That must be the one that Gareth's using.
Yeah.
Oh, you stupid bastard. He's just drove straight onto the circuit. He lost it at Vale and then just drove straight back onto the circuit. Straight into the side of me.
You are.
He spun me round, but I'm back round again. It was that Carter. I mean, I know that he's a lap ahead of me, but still, you can't just do that.
No.
You know, I do really enjoy these races, but I'm so glad that this one's going to be over in 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't feel like I'm concentrated.
No, I think sometimes I know sometimes you just have days when you're just not really the right mood for it.
Yep. Well, I kind of had it in my mind, right, today I'm doing a bit of Monza practice and then I'm just waiting for my wheel to arrive. Neither of those are happening today.
Yeah. You're not going to do any Monza.
I don't know. I'm going to, I don't know, I think I might have a walk after this, go and find some snacks, watch a bit of telly and see how I feel tonight. But I'm pretty wiped out from this week and I just feel a bit dead in the head, so I might just leave it till tomorrow. I've got quite a lot of time tomorrow before the race tomorrow night.
Yeah,
And I know roughly, yeah, I know roughly where my time is. I don't think I'm going to gain huge amounts of time, so I think it's more a question of running around at night.
Yeah.
So I'll do a bit of that tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go have a bath after this and something because I don't know if it's just the tail end of me jab or whatever, but like back to my legs ache. I think the way I've been sat in the chair and whatever. So I'm going to go on out a soak and then watch FA Cup final, and then that'll probably be me falling asleep on the settee, I think.
Yep. That sounds like a good way to spend a Saturday afternoon, man.
Yeah, I've got some beer in as well. So.
I don't think I have a single beer in the house.
Well, that's where you're going on your walk, then, isn't it? Even just you don't want to drink, but you just kind of think, do you know what? I might have a pint tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got some little cans of Corona in, so I might have a couple of them in a pint glass or something.
Yeah, okay. Well, I might get 14th after all, because Meadows still hasn't cleared his mandatory pit stop.
Okay.
5 minutes to go. Maybe he didn't bring enough tyres with him.
Maybe he's pit crew is shit.
They got on strike.
Yeah. What's a BTCC Legends 90s Mega Pack?
I've not heard of that before. Where's that from?
I don't know. I'm just trying to see if there's a link to it. Review by Claudio WRC 74. Only French, can't understand the word of it.
Hello again.
Hello, mate. All right.
How did it go? Or is it still on?
I've been making a few mistakes, but I'm up to 15th. Could have been 14th, but too many mistakes. Don't think I would have got much higher than that. But yeah, it's been all right. I mean, I'm not racing particularly hard. I'm just kind of driving around, really. Just getting it's time in the wet, which I don't have a huge amount of time of. So I guess the more time I drive, the better I get. But we've got one more lap to go, maybe two, depending on where the leader is. It's not said leader on the final lap yet, and I'm just about to come round.
How many people left in it?
19.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
That's significantly.
Yep.
At least I wasn't the only one that rage quit. Yay!
No, yeah. I guess there's a few people, but
Doesn't look like Shane's in it, but maybe he is. I don't know.
he's 7th, 6th or 7th, I think.
Oh, right, okay. He's just out of Discord because I saw him in Discord before. And he was in that Discord. I thought, dude, I've nearly done a car.
Who's your car?
Huh? Fucking hell. What have I been doing? So I've got Ken's Funny to do.
Yeah.
But that one's probably going to be the last one that I do. There's mine, obviously.
on my old 21 for Stu Harris.
Yeah, that's the one I'm doing now.
Yeah.
I've got a problem with it at the minute though. The escape wire is not long enough for a mid-motor car. It is cut off, so I need to make a extension.
Right.
Which usually takes me the longest thing to do because they're so fucking tricky.
Yeah.
Because I need to get all the lengths of the wire fucking spot on, otherwise it just starts twisting and tearing.
Unless you do it, twist it out, but it won't go under the motor then,
Oh,
will it?
sweet! Chris has got my bag.
Well, the leaders finished the race, but there are no fireworks because the rain's putting them out. Oh no, there you go. Oh, safety rating's gone down to 95 somehow. Well, that's 15th.
It's not a bad recovery, mate, to be honest.
Well, I did say let's try and get top 15. So yeah, 15th. Yeah. Given how bad the first 20 minutes was, that's not a bad drive. I'm pretty. Oh, it said 14th. Somehow I've ended up in 14th. Maybe someone didn't do their pit stops or something.
Maybe.
Oh, it's saying only 18 finished, so someone must have bugged out or something. Well, 14th. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, you got to be considering where you was.
Yeah, I mean, well, Noah's finished 6th, so that could have been a result for me today, but I didn't drive well enough at the first part.
Yeah.
Simple as that. It was my own driving. It wasn't until after I'd made a couple of big mistakes that then I could start blaming other people, but most of today was just my own mistakes. No.
Yeah, conditions being what they are, they're going to contribute out of this. So.
They are, and that is full on. By the time it was halfway through the race, it was full on thunderstorms. So, you know. But yeah, it is what it is. Right, I'm going to stop the stream, I think. Yeah, that's another crack of thunder. Uh, is that Gish? Ah, right. Oh, right.
Everyone's fucking knackered today, aren't they?
What's that? What?
Everyone's knackered today. Everyone's silent.
I'm just pissed off more than still. So my mood's not great.
Yeah, I'm just exhausted. I really can't wait for my 2 weeks off. I really can't. I've got a long week this week, then 2 weeks of nights, and then I can have 2 weeks of just not doing fuck all. It's going to be great.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, I need to take these shoes off. Oh, sweaty feet. Oh. Actually, I might open, I'm not going to do any driving, but I might open up AC and find out what the race on Thursday is. Because I think they're doing the 66 Monaco layout, but in old Formula cars.
Right.
He wouldn't tell me which one it is. It's maybe the Russell Lexus or maybe the. Oh, I'm going to stop the stream. And yeah, before I start opening up personal stuff.